Susan Logston Julius and Chuck Dobby and I sat around kitchen tables conceiving of the idea.
In the beginning, there was a group of people who came together to form a chorus that was primarily gay, but was open to anybody who wanted to sing and willing to support the mission of building bridges of understanding among people.
The IMC is obviously a performing group, but it's really much more than that. It's a vibrant community where music is the center of it.
The chorus started at the peak of what was happening with AIDS in Indianapolis.
One of the first things that happened in the first couple of years was the chorus was scheduled to sing at the Pride event down at that time on Monument Circle. And there had been for a couple of years a local religious organization that had come and protested in.
There was a fundamentalist church essentially circling one of the first Pride celebrations with baseball bats.
And this group came up on the stage area and was looking to disrupt. And Michael said, "Come on, guys."
Got up and sang the national anthem. And it's really hard to be hateful with the national anthem.
And that religious group backed down the stairs of the monument and went away, and they never came back again. And yet I think it's a hallmark of what proceeds to happen then in this organization, where we help people come to understanding. Music in and of itself is a powerful way to communicate.
Strength of the mission that the chorus provides for the community, and that is a great sense of unity, care, and concern for each individual. And so it's not just a song, singing and engagement, but rather it runs much deeper. I did a holiday show, and as part of it, one of the things the chorus has encouraged me to do is I've been taking voice lessons on my own. Did the holiday show audition for the solo, which came about as a very big part for me. One of the challenges that I faced in my recovery, I was diagnosed with Parkinson's, and that has resulted in some changes in my speech and my breath control to where I thought my life was over as a singer. So just as I found a great organization that I so felt empowered to better myself and contribute to the arts, I thought was over. And so I was taking speech therapy lessons, and so the solo was a major culmination for me to show that I'm still on top.
Being a part of the chorus had a huge impact on my life. When the chorus started, my first partner had AIDS and was very sick, and the chorus was actually part of a reaction to that. He died in 1991, so he died really as the chorus was getting started. The chorus propped me up at a time when I desperately needed support and didn't really have family support. I had this family of choice. The chorus is what really kept me sane during that period. They were everything to me at that time. They saved me.
There's a tradition that we do that we keep secret in the IMC to welcome new members, and so I won't spill the beans on that. But when I experienced that tradition, there was mention of how that particular weekend was the anniversary of when the American Psychiatric Association had ruled that homosexuality was no longer a mental illness. And having grown up with knowing that you could have a dishonorable discharge if you were in the military, you could have electroshock therapy, to realize that I was 21, I was an adult, before there was ever a national organization that said, "You're not crazy being who you are." You know, that was a powerful statement for me.
On our last show, which was the Christmas show, my dad came, and last year, his father, my grandfather, passed away. And I ended up getting a lot of his formal wear. I got a bunch of his ties, and I wore one in the show. It was candy cane striped tie. And my dad was watching me on stage wearing his dad's tie, and my dad came back and said, you know, the whole time during the sing, sing, sing number, I was just watching thinking Poppy would have loved this. If the IFC has been providing the kind of community that it provides to me for its entire existence, then people needed it the way I do.